There's a 2-minute habit you can do after any meal that can lower the blood sugar spike that follows almost as much as some medications do for that after-meal rise. It's free, it takes no equipment, and you can do it in your kitchen, your living room, or your office. And almost nobody has explained it to you because it's too simple to sell. You've probably felt it. You finish lunch, a sandwich, some rice, a bit of pasta, and then comes the heavy, sleepy urge to sit down on the couch. That moment, right after you eat, is exactly when your blood sugar is climbing the fastest. And what you do in the next few minutes decides how high it goes. By the end of this video, you'll know the 2-minute move, why it works, and how to fit it into a normal day without changing anything else you eat. Let's start with what's actually happening inside you after a meal. When you eat, especially carbohydrates, sugar floods into your blood. Your body has to clear it, and if it can't clear it fast enough, that sugar sits high, and those repeated after-meal spikes, day after day, are a big part of what strains your metabolism over time. Many people watch only their morning fasting number, but the spikes after meals matter just as much, and often more. Here's the key that unlocks everything. Your muscles are enormous sponges for blood sugar, but mostly when they're being used. A working muscle can pull sugar out of your blood and burn it for fuel without needing much insulin at all. So, the single best time to move your body, even gently, is in the window right after you eat, when that sugar is flooding in and looking for somewhere to go. Sit still, and it lingers in your blood. Move a little, and your muscles soak it up. So, here's the habit, and you have options. None of them are a workout. The point is gentle movement, not exhaustion. The simplest is a short, easy walk. Just 10 to 15 minutes of unhurried walking after a meal makes a real difference to the spike. But here's the encouraging part from the research. Even 2 to 5 minutes helps. A slow walk around the house, to the mailbox and back, up and down a hallway, it all counts. You are not trying to burn the meal off. You're just giving your muscles something to do while the sugar is arriving. If walking isn't easy for you, there's a seated option that works surprisingly well. Heel raises. Sit in a chair, keep the balls of your feet on the floor, and lift your heels up and down, over and over. That quiet little pumping motion you sometimes do without thinking. It works a specific calf muscle that is remarkably good at using up blood sugar, and you can do it sitting at the table, watching television, or at your desk. A few minutes of that after a meal genuinely helps. And, if you can, a handful of simple standing movements. A few sit-to-stands from a sturdy chair, a little marching in place, some gentle squats holding the counter do the same job. The rule is simple. Don't sit still for the half hour after you eat. Move even a little, even seated. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they need a long, intense workout to improve their blood sugar. That's simply not true. In fact, when it comes to controlling the spike after a meal, timing matters far more than intensity. The most effective window is within about 30 minutes after you finish eating, when your blood sugar is naturally beginning to rise. During this period, your muscles are especially helpful because they can pull glucose out of your bloodstream and use it for energy. Even a tiny amount of movement during this window can make a noticeable difference. Here's the surprising part. 2 to 10 minutes of gentle movement right after a meal can often do more to reduce that immediate blood sugar spike than a much harder workout done several hours later. That's because you're working with your body's natural rhythm instead of trying to fix the spike after it has already happened. And don't picture running laps or going to the gym. The movement can be incredibly simple. Take a slow walk around your house, walk up and down the hallway, step outside and stroll to the end of the street and back. March gently in place while listening to music. Or, if walking isn't comfortable, try seated heel raises or standing calf raises while holding onto the back of a chair for support. The goal isn't to get out of breath. The goal is simply to keep your muscles active for a few minutes while your body is processing the meal. Now let's make this easy enough that you'll actually remember to do it, because the best habit is the one that fits naturally into your day. Instead of relying on motivation, attach this new habit to something you already do. After lunch, rather than sitting down immediately, spend a few minutes putting dishes away, wiping the kitchen counter, or walking back and forth while tidying up. After dinner, make it part of your evening routine by taking a slow walk around the block with your partner, your family, or even by yourself while enjoying some fresh air. If the weather isn't good, simply walk indoors or do gentle heel raises during the first few minutes of your favorite television show. By linking the movement directly to your meal, it becomes automatic instead of feeling like another task on your to-do list. Here's another piece of encouraging news. You don't have to do this after every single meal. If your schedule is busy, start with just one. For many people, that's dinner, since it's often the largest meal of the day. Even adding a few minutes of movement after your biggest meal can have a meaningful impact over time. Remember, this isn't about punishment, burning calories, or earning your food. It's about giving your body a little help exactly when it needs it most. Those small, consistent actions may not feel dramatic, but they're often the habits that last for years. And it's those long-term habits, not short bursts of perfection, that gradually improve your blood sugar numbers and support better overall health. One important note: if you take medication to lower your blood sugar, including insulin or certain diabetes medicines, adding regular movement after meals may lower your glucose levels more than you're used to. That's generally a positive change, but it also means you should let your healthcare provider know, because your medication doses may need adjustment. Never stop or change your medication on your own. And if you have heart disease, severe arthritis, balance problems, or any medical condition that makes exercise difficult, keep the movement gentle and ask your doctor what type of activity is safest for you. So, if you remember only one thing from today's video, let it be this: the minutes right after you eat are one of the most powerful opportunities you have to support healthy blood sugar. Don't spend them sitting completely still. Give your muscles 2 to 10 minutes to do what they naturally do best. Take a slow walk, march in place, or perform gentle heel raises while watching television. It's free, it's simple, it requires no special equipment, and it works with your body instead of against it. Start today with your biggest meal. Just don't sit down right away. If this video helped you, leave a comment below and share it with someone who's trying to improve their blood sugar but doesn't know where to begin. And tell me, which meal will you follow with your very first 2-minute walk? I read every comment, and I'll see you in the next video.